Good morning, you guys. How are you doing? So I wanted to jump on here real quick because I normally catch the train to work, but today I was running a little late, so I'm driving myself in. So when I drive to work, that's when I tend to do the most thinking. I'm sure everyone goes through this. But I wanted to get on here to kind of talk about how everyone's feeling right now. I feel like I had some downloads come in a couple of hours ago, and I feel like a lot of people are feeling stuck. It's like, you know what you're here for, you know what you're supposed to be doing, but when it comes to actually doing it, I feel like there's a block somewhere. And I will be the first to admit that most of the times I am my own block. Literally, I am my own block. And I feel that my block is fear. And I feel like that's what a lot of us are experiencing right now, is our own fear. And our own fear is blocking us from taking that. It's like we need one more step. You know what I mean? It's like or it's like one more step to that doorknob or that threshold, and we can't seem to do it. And I don't understand. And it's like, you know, we could be the best advisors, the best spiritual guidance people. We can give everyone that best advice. And then when it comes to ourselves, we can't do it for whatever reason. And that is definitely something that I struggle with as well. You know, I have people come to me all the time. And there are some times where I'm just like, whoa, you know, where did that come from? Where did that piece of advice come from? But I know it's my higher self, and I know it's my guides. You know, I know that they are here to help me give the advice that's needed. I know that they are here to help me help others get through this awakening, get through this, you know, these paths that we're on. But when it comes to myself, I don't know what it's like. I know what it is, but I don't know what it is. And I feel like right now that's kind of where we're all at. And the one thing that just came up too is that there's probably something about our lives that we need to change, whether it's, say, you are taking care of someone in your family, or you're constantly doing stuff for your kids, whether small or adult. But there's something that needs to change with this process. And so I feel like that's also something that's holding you back. It's the fear of the unknown, the fear of change. I don't want to say it's like just being in that comfort zone and not wanting to get out of it, because I feel like we're past that. I feel like we're past the, you know, I don't want to leave my little comfort zone. I don't feel that, because I feel like as a collective, there is a group of us that have grown so much. You know what I mean? It's like we have done the work. We have done the shadow work. We are continuously growing and evolving and being accountable and seeing where we're falling short, and we're working on it, and we're fixing it. And it's just like every day we're becoming better and better and better. So I don't feel like it's a comfort zone thing. I just don't. But what I'm hearing now too is your mind, our mind. We are in battle with ourselves mentally. Because I feel like it's not even how we're perceiving it. It's a fear there out of, what if I do this, what's going to happen? Or what if I don't do this, what's going to happen? When Spirit is saying everything is going to turn out. Everything is going to be okay. You're going to be okay. But you will not know it until you take that last step. You have to take that last step. And I feel like once that last step is taken on this path of yours, because I feel like there's something you're supposed to be doing, whether you're supposed to start your own website, you're supposed to be online streaming and doing readings for people, you're supposed to be doing something. And I feel like once you finally just do it, there's going to be so much reward, so much relief. I'm hearing like relief, like a ton of bricks just got lifted off your chest. But you're going to sit there and tell yourself like, oh my goodness, if I would have known, I would have done this a long time ago. But just remember something. It happens when it's supposed to. But at the same time, when you are being nudged by your guides, and you know you're being nudged, because this is a group that understands this whole process. You know when you're being nudged. You know when you're being given those signs. You just know. And you still find a reason to not do it. You have to start taking action when you know you're being nudged. Because it's either going to be one of two things. Spirit is going to push you off that ledge because they know it's like, no, this is it. You need to do it. So they're going to push you off the ledge, and then you're going to feel like you can't breathe. Or you're going to miss that opportunity. And not to say it won't come around again, but it's almost like kind of starting over. And you don't want that because you're ready. You're so ready. I can feel like how excited people are about this. I can feel the desire is so huge, the passion of just like, gosh, this is what I want to do. This is what I need to do. This is what I'm here for. I feel that in you guys. How bad you want it. I feel it. I feel it. You guys, just do it. I feel like too that people are worried that they're not going to get responses, or people are not going to be responsive to them, whether it's a video or a post or a reading. Listen, your videos, your posts, your readings online, your streaming, whatever it may be, those are going to reach the right people. God, Spirit, however you see fit, the right people will come to you. You say you're online streaming and only 5 people come to your room. Guess what? Those were the 5 people that were meant to hear your message. Those were the 5 people that needed to hear your message. You have to learn to be okay with that. You don't need 100 people to come into your room to feel validated, or you don't need 100 people to come to your room to feel like your message was heard. Your message will be heard by the people that are supposed to hear it. And you have to be okay with that. You're going to touch the lives of individuals that you are meant to touch. Whether in a good way or a bad way. And you know what? Let me take that back. There is no bad way, because this is the thing. You're going to touch people in such a positive manner because you were meant to give them a message. And guess what? You're also going to be a trigger to some people that you were meant to trigger them into their awakening. I have learned along my journey that I was a trigger and am a trigger for a lot of people. And at first, that used to make me feel uncomfortable. But then I realized that I am here to activate that root chakra. I am here to activate or unstuck that awakening that is happening within you. So if I happen to say or do something that triggers someone, just know that this was not intentional in a way that was ill-mannered, but intentional in the fact that this is what I'm here to do. I have become such good friends with people who at first they were like at battling me, you know what I mean? Because they felt like I challenged them, or they felt like I was triggering them. And then that trigger opened so much up within them that they wanted more, and not more of the come trigger me, but like, oh my goodness, now I see A, B, and C, and now I can feel. And that's another thing I'm hearing. Feel what you're feeling. Allow those emotions to come through you. Feel what you're feeling. Do not try to turn a blind eye. Do not try to push it down. Do not try to act like it's not there. Feel what you're feeling and be okay. That is going to help you heal tremendously. When you feel your emotions and you feel the pain and you feel the trauma, allow yourself to process it, and don't feel like you have to do it all in one day. No, you don't. Give yourself grace and compassion. Baby steps. But as long as you're doing it, that's what matters. I feel like this kind of went in a few different directions because I'm just like getting message and message and message. Because I feel like we are struggling with so many different things right now. And that's because it's like we know that we have a purpose here, and our fear is coming up. And our fear is stopping us from doing what we need to do out of the fear of the unknown or the what ifs. No, just do it. Do not worry about who is going to come and see it, or who it's not going to resonate with, or where the validation comes in. No, just know that you are here to put out the messages. You are here to relay the messages, and that's that. It will reach the ones that need to hear it. Take that step. Open that door. Because, oh my gosh, there's so much waiting for you. There's so much waiting for you. You have worked hard. And I'm talking hard where I can see you down on your knees, crawling. Sorry. That just made me emotional. Because I feel like so many of you, even now, are exhausted. Mentally and emotionally. You guys are exhausted. And you feel like that line, that door is never coming. But it's here. It's here, you guys. It's here. You just have to take that extra step, or you just have to turn that doorknob. know it's heavy, and I know that it feels like it's just like never ending. It's like everything in your life falls apart or doesn't go right. But look, you have to see those negatives as a positive. Don't see them as it happened to you, but for you. You have to transmute that hurt or that anger. You got to transmute it into a positive energy. Redirect it. Because if you focus on the whys, then you're going to keep yourself there. You're going to keep yourself stuck. Open that door. Take that extra step. I promise you, things are going to soar for you. Like, I could just see a bunch of birds in the sky just soaring, all in a pact. That's how you're going to be when you do this. You're going to be so happy. Things are going to start to happen for you. But you have to believe in yourself. This is what it comes down to, is believing in yourself, believing in your abilities, and not feeling like you need people to validate that. Because you have what it takes. And you know this. And you know this. You are the most positive and confident person, like, on your own. You know what I mean? It's like, I see you having different conversations and you're so positive and confident because you know what you're talking about. But when it comes to putting yourself in front of people, it's almost like a total shutdown. It's like you kind of make yourself smaller, you know, when really you probably know more than the person that you're talking to. You got to do this. Take that step. You guys got this. I believe in you. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll be posting another video later. I'll talk to you guys soon.